welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Tomfasinyasi, and for those who already know me, my day one subbies. Hi guys, welcome back. And today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different from what I usually do. I guess for the people that know me, they know me for vlogs, they know me for uni diaries and everything. But today, I'm gonna be doing a sit-down video. Yep, I'm doing a sit-down video and you're doing it with me, okay? And let me introduce my friend, which is my Robertson Sweet Rosé wine. Love this girl down. She held me through 2025, okay? So yeah, let's be nice to her. Okay, I was still saying, and this video is going to be everything vision board, okay? Think about reflecting back on 2025 vision board, creating a new vision board. If you don't know how to create a vision board, I guess this video is for you. And there's some tips that I'm gonna give out here, so if you're interested in that, please stay, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And for the bonus information right here, or disclaimer, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. So the reason why I'm doing my makeup on a sit down video is because I just I'm a makeup girly, and you guys don't know about that. I'm a TikTok makeup girly, and for those who follow me on TikTok, they know, okay? So if you don't already follow me on TikTok or on my other social media platforms, I'm gonna leave them down below. Please make sure that you follow me for more content about me. I feel like I don't show more of myself here on YouTube, which is something that I'm really trying to change in this new year. But before I even forget, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Today is the 31st of December, and yeah, we are all preparing for the new year. All I can just say is be safe. This is like the most dangerous part of the year. Be safe, drink responsibly, and make sure that you do not drink and drive. But let me not take up too much. Let's get down into the video. Okay, so this is my makeup bag. I know it's a wash bag, but it doesn't matter. So let me just show you the products that I'm going to be using. Okay, for my primer, I use the Maybelline Fit Me New York Matte and Poreless. What am I even saying? I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless primer. I just use it on my T-zone. I don't use it on the rest of my face. So my T-zone, that would be my forehead, my nose, and obviously underneath my eyes. Sometimes here as well, because just the places that are very oily throughout the day, and I'm just an oily person in general, so I need this primer, okay? Because when it comes to making vision boards, I could say that they help a lot. They really do. Even though I didn't go back as much as I should have throughout the year and just look at it, because okay, I'd say I'm not a visual vision board person. I don't do visual vision boards, right? Because I just don't feel comfortable. For example, I used to stay at race, and people would come to my room, like for example, my friends would come to my room. Not that I'm afraid of my friends seeing my vision board, but I just don't feel comfortable with people seeing the things that I want to achieve plastered all over my room, you understand? So I'm more of a note on my phone vision board type of girl, you understand? So I can't call it a vision board. I would say a vision note, I guess. But yeah, can you guys see how matte that is? Exactly. So let's start with my 2025 vision board. I have it right here on my iPad. Can you see the yellow ticks? Yep, I did that. The first thing that I wanted to do, which is what I'm doing right now, I really wanted to have a YouTube channel, and I could say I successfully started that. I use the Essence Brow Lifting Gel on my brows. It works like magic, but I really do want to tap into more tinted brow gels. Anyways, so I was still saying that as for my vision board, I would say that the first thing I have successfully achieved, which was to start a YouTube channel. How far is that going? Like, how good is that going? I don't know. Like, I would say I gained like 60 subscribers. I started my YouTube channel this year, for those who don't know, and this is something that I've always wanted. In terms of, I wanted this since first year. Mind you, I'm done with my degree 4 years down the line, and I had not even started. I only started this year, which was my final year in uni, my final and fourth year in uni, which is crazy, because this just shows you how procrastinating is like the worst thing ever. Because if I actually did this in first year, I would be far by now. I didn't do it when I needed to because I just thought I wasn't good enough. I was scared. I always had an excuse. Oh, my phone doesn't take nice pictures. Mind you, I've always owned an iPhone since first year, so it was just excuses, you know. For my brows, I use this black brow liner that I got from a Chinese shop. Yeah, I got it from a Chinese shop for sure. The powder, I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in shade 350. Yeah, I was also saying that if I had just started when I wanted to, I would be far by now. So if you're someone that has been wanting to start a YouTube channel and you have not done that, 2026 should be that wake-up call. Think about all the people that started years ago and how far they are right now. One of my role model rather is Babiki. If you know Babiki, she started a YouTube 2020, 2021, I don't really know. I didn't really check, but then I know she's been in the game and she's done very well for herself. Look how far she's come, you know. And it's just so motivating to see people that you look up to do so much, you know. So if you don't have anyone that inspires you, you can use me as your inspiration, guys. I don't know how to do my brows as it is, and I'm trying to do them while I'm filming, so that's not gonna work. Let me do my brows and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I have done my brows. I used the Camouflage Plus Essence Concealer in shade Warm Toast, I think, because the shade is gone here, but it is in Warm Toast, and I use it just to cover the end of my brow. Then inside the brow, I use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless 12-Hour Matte foundation in shade 362, just in case anybody is a shade twin with me. I think I've spoken enough about my YouTube, which was the first thing on my vision board. I would say I've successfully started, even though I'm not fired, but the fact that I started, that's all that matters. Okay, second thing on the vision board, which is to get 3K followers on TikTok and Instagram. Well, that is one of the things that I did not take. Unfortunately, I didn't get to 3K followers on either of the accounts. I've owned my Instagram since a long time ago, since I was in high school. And guys, don't mind me when I'm looking there. I'm looking at the mirror, right? Since I was in high school, but I've been stuck on 2K something. I rather lose followers than gain any, honestly, at this point. That's what's happening with my Instagram. And I think that's one platform that I've made peace with, you know. That's the one platform that I've made peace with. But then when it comes to TikTok, the reason why I did not reach the goal was also because, which is not really an excuse, but was because I deleted my TikTok account, right? I deleted my TikTok account and I started afresh, which was in August. I did that in August of this year, and right now I have 1,134 followers, right? And that is where I'd say I'm worried the most, because honestly, I'm quite active on TikTok. I'm always posting, I'm always consistent, I might say. And also, I try my best, right? I do. But then I would say that right now, I'm not doing really well, and that's okay. But then in terms of 3K subscribers, I think that is one of the, 3K followers, I think that is one of the visions or the goals that I would push to 2026, right? And then I feel like I'm proud of myself still when it comes to TikTok, because considering the fact that 5 months ago, I just deleted my account and then I just decided to start afresh, that took a lot of guts, you know, and took a lot of courage, because at that time I was on 1.6 followers. And the reason why I deleted my account was just because I felt like the people that I had on my previous account were just not, like, I was just not posting the things that I wanted to post, and also I didn't have a real community. On my previous account, it was all about thirst traps. I was posting thirst traps. I was posting myself singing along to music. And then when I deleted my account, I was like, I want to create a community. And what is this community? The beauty community, where I'll be doing my makeup, I'll be doing my skincare, I'll be doing my hair, wigs and everything, and I would say I've successfully achieved that. I have a very strong community, love my community down. If there's anyone who follows me here on TikTok, love you guys down. And guys, please do follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram. Like I said, I'll leave them down below. Okay, for my concealer, like I said, I use the Camouflage Essence concealer in shade Warm Toast, and this is my concealer brush. It's a mini fluffy brush. My third goal for 2025 was to become a tutor. For those who know me, they know I successfully achieved this, and I wouldn't say it's something that was really unattainable. It wasn't. I don't know, there's something in this room that just makes funny noises. But anyways, I was still saying, for those who know me, they know that this was really not an impossible mission, because I've been a tutor since 2024. So I kind of knew that even in 2025, I was still going to be a tutor. So yeah, this is my concealer mapping. So you guys can see. Yeah. Anyways, I like to let it dry down, so I'm gonna let it dry down while I speak. So it wasn't really an impossible mission, because I was a tutor in 2024, and yeah, I continued being a tutor in 2025, and I would say it was a very fun times, because I had the best class of students, guys. Yes, my 2024 class was good, it was good, but the 2025, oh my god, those kids were so attentive, so serious, so participative. They attended all their classes. They were just amazing. I had the most amazing time, and they respected me so much. I still remember they used to call me Miss T, and I was saying, Miss T. If there's one of my students who's watching this, guys, log out. It's time to go to bed, because you're not supposed to be watching me, okay? But yeah, oh my god, they were amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. But my 2025 tutoring journey has been amazing. Possibly next year I will still be a tutor, depending on whether I'm going back for my honors, which is something that we still need to figure out, and I don't want to talk about it now, because that's part of my 2026 vision board, okay? But anyways, the next thing that I wanted to achieve was to obtain the distinctions in the module that I was doing. For those who don't already know, I was doing only one module this year, because I failed a certain module in first year, which blocked this module, resulting in me in adding a year and only doing one module. And I would say I did not achieve this goal. I did not achieve this goal, guys. Let's drink to that, actually, because what? It was rough. It was really rough. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, because I'm just doing one module, I'll definitely be able to attain like 80s, 90s. Academics, I would say my academic journey has been nothing but downs, not even ups, downs. Also, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't get distinctions, but I passed, which means that I'll be graduating next year. I guess that's something to be proud of. Yeah, I didn't get distinctions, but at least I'm gonna be graduating. Anyways, that's that. I think the concealer must be dry now, because if it gets too dry, it won't move. So don't allow it to get too dry. Then the next thing that was on my list was to decorate my uni room in my own style. And I'd say I achieved a bit of that, even though I didn't really. Towards the middle of the year, I didn't care anymore. I was just like, it's fine. But I did paste some things on the wall. I did use the most prettiest pink beddings ever, and I'd say I'm really happy about that. I don't think I needed more than that, honestly. So I would say yes, I did decorate my room. For those who don't know how my room looked like, you guys should go watch my previous videos when I was still staying at risk, and you'd see that I did try. I did. Next thing was to build my relationship with God. This should have been the first one, honestly. I don't even know, it's like all the way in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6th position. That's crazy. But yeah, anyways, I did try to, not try, but I did do my best to build my relationship with God. And I did lapse sometimes, went back to sin, sinned against God, sinned against myself. And I just came to understand that when you say you're giving yourself to Christ or building a relationship with God, it's not going to be perfect, and it's not going to be linear in a sense, you know. It's going to be a very difficult journey, and you shouldn't expect it to be perfect either. I have to stop beating myself up for being human, and allowing myself to fall back into what we believe is human nature of sinning. Yeah, I think I just beat myself up so much to the point where I forget the real reasons why. Because God said that I do not want the perfect people. I want those who are sinned. I want those who do not know me to come to me, So yeah, I had a conversation with this other girl who has found God, and she was just like, God is not about you being perfect. He doesn't want you to come to him perfect. He wants you to come to him as you are. And I was like, you know what, you are so right, babes. I need to stop beating myself up. But yeah, I'd say I really did build my relationship with God. I do Bible studies now. I started understanding that finding God is not a group work. It's really not a group work. I don't know what's going on with this brush today. Did I allow the concealer to get too dry? But I guess I'll have to go on top of it with a sponge. But yeah, I've understood that finding God is not a group work. You have to do it on your own. You have to do it on your own. I blended it using a beauty blender, and it looks a bit seamless. Not the best work I've done, but yeah. Anyways, let's continue. I think I was talking about God, so we're gonna go to number 7. For my blush, I use this palette, eyeshadow palette from Kevin & Coco. I also got it from a Chinese shop. It has very funny looking colors, but the reason why I bought it was for this color and this color. So yeah, I use this color for my blush, so that's what I'm going to do right now. And this is my blush brush. It's quite big. I love it. Okay, anyways, that the thing that I said that I felt the most was to get my summer body. Lord knows I tried. I tried, because at the beginning of the year I bought a blender. What else did I do? Oh, I bought a blender. I was on my whole diet, like meal prepping every single day, and it was very consistent. I went to the gym, then I stopped. Oh, then I went home for the mid-year June holidays, and that went out the window. Went back to eating like a maniac. Do you see this color? I love it so much, and I've got blush blindness, so if you think I'm doing too much, blame that on my blush blindness, okay? But anyways, I was still saying, yeah, and yeah, it failed. It didn't go very well. But this year, that's the first thing on my bucket list. I need to achieve that, because I don't like the way my body is right now. It's really bad. But yeah, anyways, the next one is to save up 24K. Did I achieve that? No, but I have very valid reasons, because I've been using my money for other important things, very important things. Start doing makeup. Well, that is one thing that I think I have achieved. Definitely, I was dipping into makeup. This year I was doing makeup, and I don't even blame my skin for acting the way it is acting right now, because it has been through a lot in terms of doing makeup every other day. Like, I was doing my makeup for content. I would say a lot for content, but I also, when I was going out, I was learning to go out with my makeup, because I used to think it's not that good. I don't think it's worth going out with. But believe me, I was outside with my makeup every single day. Not every single day, but most of the time. But yeah, get collaborations or partnerships with brands in terms of content creation. And I would say that happened a bit, because I did get 2 trade exchanges with 2 different brands. With 2 different brands. One of them was Medicube. These were Korean skincare brands, and we worked very well together. It was really nice. But for 2026, I'm really praying for paid partnerships. I don't want to be doing trade exchanges anymore. I'm worth it, guys. These brands just need to invest in me, and I will pull through and I will pull up. That's what I'm saying. So I forgot to contour my face. I forgot to use contour. These are the steps that should have been done after contour, but anyways, I'll come back with it. I'm really grateful to Medicube and of course K-Secret for them recognizing me and recognizing my potential. Like, it just motivates you so much to see brands see you, And then also another thing is another brand that I didn't really work with, but I attended an event for them, by them actually, is Maybelline. I attended the Maybelline competition that I won. I mean, I entered a competition and then I won, then I got invited for the masterclass, and it was a quite interesting experience. Loved it so much. It was a good year, but there's more to come. We are manifesting for more paid collaborations, brand events, brand trips, brand everything. Okay, this brand should see me, this beauty brand should choose me, love me, pick me. Get an iPad. I would say that successfully happened. I've been wanting an iPad since I don't even know, but I got myself an iPad, and not just any iPad. I got myself the A16 11th gen iPad, and I bought it during the time that it had just came out. So I would say my goal was an iPad 10th gen, but then I was just like, I mean, if I can afford an 11th gen, why not? The reasons why I couldn't save up the money that I said I wanted to save up is because I had to buy things like this, which were worth it. Okay. For my contour, I used the Essence foundation stick in shade 390, and yeah, it looks something like this on the inside. Works like magic. Love it. Another thing that I'm very proud of that was part of my 2025 vision board would be building a bathroom at home. Guys, this is quite an emotional part of it. Okay, this is where the tears come out, but I can't cry because I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, I wasn't even gonna cry in the first place. But anyways, I would say let's drink to this, because this was one of my most proudest moments. So let's drink. To me, building a bathroom at home. Ding. But anyways, yes guys, I did build a bathroom at home. Not really a bathroom. I did build a toilet, a flushing toilet at home. For as long as I could remember living there for the past 17 years of my life, there was never a flushing bathroom. I mean, a flushing toilet. But yeah, I built that. And for those who know how expensive that project could have been, it's really expensive because I needed to do, what do you call those things? A sewage system at home, which costed me a lot of money. But I'm just gonna say that I spent plus or minus 15k on just a toilet situation, and of course, what do you call those, a sewage system. It was very emotional, it was really nice. It was really, I'm happy about it. I'm not even sad that I spent my, like, it's like money well spent, you know. But yeah, I did that. I did that on a tutor salary. Listen to me, on a tutor salary. And I would have done a bathroom as well, like, I mean, a bathtub as well. It's just that a family member of mine was like, no, it's fine, we'll help you, you've done enough already as it is. So I was just like, if you want to do it, who am I to stop you? Okay. Then finally, we are on the last thing, or the last goal for 2025 that I achieved, which was go to Cape Town. I went to Cape Town. I want to go back. I really want to go back to Cape Town. It was a very beautiful experience. Oh my god, did I mention that that also includes another thing, another goal that I achieved in 2025, which was to get on a flight. So those fall onto one category. So I did went to Cape Town and I used a flight for the first time. And the reason why I was in Cape Town, it wasn't for vacation, it wasn't for fun. I went to Cape Town for a job interview. So I'll say that everything was paid for. So I went to Cape Town. My very first time in Cape Town was a paid trip, okay, in a flight by a company, but that did not hire me. By a company that did not hire me. It's fine, it's okay, I'm over it. This thing happened in May, so yeah, I'm not gonna cry about it. I've cried enough about it as it is. But yeah, guys, I went to Cape Town, and even though I didn't really enjoy it like the way I would want to enjoy it, like to go to the beach, to explore Cape Town, Sea Point and everything, I did go to Cape Town, and that's one thing that I have to be grateful for. If there's anything that I've learned in 2025, is to be grateful for the little things. And to be honest, I've achieved so much this year that I feel like I should be proud of myself, and I'm definitely gonna be going back. And this time around, it's not gonna be for a job interview, it's gonna be for something fun, it's gonna be for a vacation, it's gonna be a vacation or something, I don't know, you never know. So if you're interested in that, watch out for 2026, because Cape Town, I'm coming for you, baby. I'd say that is a wrap of 2025 vision board. Let's go to 2026. What do I have planned for 2026? You must be thinking, because getting my vision bars, okay? So let's do that. And this is my 2026 vision board. One thing I am telling myself this coming year is that 2026 is a empty page. Don't allow another person to hold the pen for you. Write your own story. Okay, so now I'm going to use my powder. I've already introduced this baby, but yeah, I'm gonna use this brown puff thing. I got it from SHEIN, and also my brushes, I got them from SHEIN. So I'm just gonna powder myself up. Okay, so 2026, the vision board goes like this. The first thing is to continue my journey with God. Oh my God, that's literally my goal. I know I've started, but I want to continue. I want to strengthen it. I want to push it further, you know. So right now I'm going to be doing my lip combo. I wiped off already what I had, just so that I can show you guys what my lip combo looks like. I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm going to speak while doing my lip liner, my lip combo, but yeah. I'll keep going. I really want to read my Bible more, probably even finish my Bible this year, because I've never finished the Bible before. So yeah, I'm gonna use is this pink brow pencil as well. I also got it from a Chinese shop as well. It's pink. I use it to like create a borderline right here. Okay, as I was also saying, the next thing that I want to do is to grow my YouTube and monetize. That is literally one of the biggest things that I want to do in 2026, because I feel like I hate stagnation, and for my content creation, most of it has been stagnation. In as much as comparison is bad, it pushes you to be the better version of yourself. Looking at the other YouTube people that I follow, like Dischem, she only started her YouTube like a few months ago, just like me. By then she's been doing so much, she's been just so consistent, and I can't say she's just been lucky. She's been working very, very hard. Dischem is one of the hardest working women that I've ever met, girls or ladies that I've ever met. She is so dedicated, she's so motivated, she's so consistent, and I want that for myself as well. So I wouldn't say comparison is a bad thing. I'm not really comparing, but I want what she's doing. I want to be where she is, you know, and not in an envious manner, but in I need to work as hard as she is working, you know. So yeah, she's definitely the definition of hard work pays off, and I want to be that for myself, especially when it comes to YouTube. Post like twice a week. She posts like twice, 3 times a week, and I'm like, girl, you don't get tired. And that time she had an internship. It was during the time where she had an internship, she was studying. I'm just like, how are you doing all these things? I literally just tweet her once a week and I'm done. I'm just like, I'm done. Guys, do you see this lip combo? It's I wish I had a matte lipstick or something, but I'm just gonna use this Essence Extreme Hold. Is it Extreme Hold? Extreme something. Extreme, it's just that the packaging is no longer written anything. The writings are off. But yeah, anyways, I used this Essence lip gloss in shade Glazed Berry number 13. So yeah, in case anybody's interested, I love this lip gloss down, but I feel like I want to tap into clear lip glosses because this changes the color of this lip combo. You see how beautiful that looks? The moment I put this, it's a different case. But yeah, I don't want to see myself with this 60 something followers, guys. So if you're seeing this, please do follow me. I mean, do subscribe to my channel and like this video and recommend me to your friends, your family, anyone you'll be willing to talk to. Then the next thing is to graduate. That one is not impossible because I already said I am done with my degree and I will be graduating next year. The issue with me now is just that I don't know if I will be attending my graduation ceremony just yet, and you must be wondering why. I don't know. I'm just still thinking, is it worth it? Is it worth the money? And like I said, I don't have a job as of yet, so I don't know how I'm going to fund that graduation. I want to get my desired body. I want to get my body back because it's so bad to the point where I don't have anything to wear. Nothing fits me. All my jeans, I gave them away to charity throughout the year. You guys saw that. If you haven't seen that, please go back and watch my YouTube videos. I've been donating clothes like crazy. But yeah, so now I definitely want to get into shape so that even if I'm buying clothes, I know for a fact that I'm going to buy clothes that are going to fit me and are going to be part of my new body, you know. I'm going to lose weight. That is a promise that I'm making to myself. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. If by the end of next year and I'm still like, in fact, mid of next year, like June next year, and I'm still like this, I'm gonna hate myself for it. That's a promise I'm making to myself. I want to become an influencer. I wouldn't call myself an influencer at the moment, but I would say I'm in the right direction when it comes to that. So yeah, I definitely want to become an influencer. I want to grow my my TikTok following. And then the next thing is to save up for a business. I don't know right now what kind of business I would be saving up for, but I guess something that I'll figure out as we go on. But I want to just start saving in case a business idea comes to mind. I do have a business idea, I just don't feel like right now it's a good business idea, especially considering the fact that I do not have any source of income. It's quite big. It's bigger than just the small selling something type of business, you know. I'm not gonna disclose that on this video or any other video, sorry, but I do have a business idea. And then of course start my business, whatever that will be. So it's not very definitive, so I'm just not gonna get into detail about that. Get an apartment. Oh my god, I want my own apartment. Not that this one is a problem. I love staying with my boyfriend, he's amazing, but at some point in your life, in your 20s, you will have this urge to stay on your own in your own apartment. Listen to that urge, okay? Listen to that urge. I'm gonna use my Passion Pro Trio eyeshadow for highlighter. That is that I need an apartment, and that is one of the goals that I want to achieve at the end of this year. Even if I don't achieve it, it's also okay. Like, I can't put pressure on myself, especially if I don't have a source of income, you know. That's one thing you need to understand, that vision boards should be realistic. In as much as you want to write big things, big dreams, you need to also need to put like a room for disappointment, so that when you're disappointed, you're not like sad about it or hurt about it. You need to also understand, when you're creating a vision board, you should have a plan in place. Don't just create vision boards and expect them to like solve themselves or to achieve themselves. You need to put in an action plan. You need to put in extra work and work hard, you know. Take care of yourself. Oh, that is very important, guys. If I tell you how bad my mental health has been for the past month, like, you will not believe that. Like, it was so bad to the point where I had to seek help, like therapy, which was like a few days ago. I called this other number, and they offer like free therapy sessions, and yeah, I spoke to them and I feel much better. So guys, if you need to go to therapy, do it. It's not anything shameful. It's really, really commendable, actually. And if your mental health is suffering, do not allow yourself to reach a breaking point. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Now I'm gonna use my Essence Last and Fix spray, setting spray, fix and last setting spray. Lastly, when you're doing this, do it for you, by you. That's literally my motto for 2026. Do it for you, by you. Do not wait for somebody else to do it. Do it with so much intention. Do it sad, do it angry, do it going through a lot. Do it no matter the circumstance, okay? And do it for you, by you. And believe me, you will thank yourself by the end of 2026. Do not allow yourself to be in the same position that you are in today. You understand? I'm not becoming a motivational speaker, but yeah, that's literally some of the things that I want to achieve in 2026. In terms of how I feel about my makeup, I don't know how I feel. I think it's good, but I just feel like I could do better. I've always done better, but I can't blame myself. I really can't multitask to save my life. But yeah, guys, basically that is it for my 2026-2025 vision board. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, that you don't really have to make a vision board visual. You can just put it on your notes. If you're a person who's not comfortable with people seeing the things that you want to achieve, you can just put it on your notes. Make sure that you go back at least every month to see the things that you are yet to achieve or the things that you already achieved. But then vision boards are very important. They just remind you of the things that you might forget. But yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and switch on your notification bell that you're notified every single time I post a video. This was very fun for me to vlog. To film, not vlog. Oh my god. It was really fun for me to film, and I hope to do more of this if you guys are interested. So if you're interested in seeing more of my sit down videos or motivational videos, please do leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on my next video, which will definitely be coming out very soon because I'm already filming it. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Do that vision board, okay? Do it. La, 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 la.